Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mercedes. In today's video, I have polishes to share with you from Victorian Varnish. There's actually a lot of different goodies I have to show you. We have a collab polish that comes with this adorable little sleeve. I don't think that's the right word for it, but you just have to see it. It's in collaboration with Latannya, who is one of my favorite people in this nail polish community. She is hilarious. She does Instagram lives to show off collections. So I'll make sure to leave her name here, her Instagram handle, and also leave it down below. So there's a collab with her. We have Pantone Colors of the Year. We have their Victorian Varnishes Indieversary collection, or there's a duo. We have Valentine's Day polishes. We have the Cog of the Month. So lots of different goodies from Victorian Varnish. All of these polishes will be launching February 1st at 8 p.m. Central Time. So let's get into these swatches. All right, so first up is the Lacquer to Lashes exclusive collab with Mama Cherry. So you get your polish and you get this adorable koozie and a sticker, which I'll show you at the end. This is just amazing. So it's $25. There's a 50 bottle and koozie cap. You can only purchase the koozie with the polish, so it has to come together. The koozie is going to come in a whole bunch of different colors. It's going to be random at packaging. You could potentially request the color, but it's not guaranteed, so just keep that in mind. I am obsessed with this koozie, absolutely obsessed. It is the most adorable thing ever. It fits all of Victorian Varnish bottles, and potentially it could fit other bottles as well if they're similar size to the Victorian Varnish bottles. I would use this as like decoration on my like desk or your like office space. It is just so adorable. I've never seen anything like it, and it makes me so excited to see like polished things in other types of form. It's just so creative. It is so creative. As a polish lover myself, I can't get enough. So if you can get your hands on this koozie, I definitely would get. I'd get this, and of course the polish. I know you have to get them together, but I think it's totally worth it. So now the actual polish. So Will You Be Mine is a breathtaking hot pink with a kaleidoscope of shimmers. Now you have sibling polishes, so kaleidoscope and visions of prismatic sugar plums. Oh my gosh, like I know the prismatic sugar plum polish, and that one is so freaking beautiful. But this one is the pink version. Now, I built this one up in 2 coats. Looking back now, I could have potentially done 3 if I really wanted to, but I think 2 was just perfect. Look at this shot right here. My whole entire like nail bed is covered. I know I have short nails. I have like a little tiny bit of nail line, and that is completely smoothed over. You cannot see it. The shifts are incredible. I'm not even doing much, and you can absolutely see all of it. The shimmer and the sparkle, like, holy moly, it is stunning. Definitely breathtaking, as it says in the description. And I'm not just saying that because I'm trying to sell you guys this. Like, I'm not making, like, no. Like, this polish is absolutely stunning. I'm showing off the koozie again because I am just that obsessed. Again, it's going to come in different colors, so just keep that in mind. But the polish is beautiful. It has a gorgeous orangey gold to yellow shift. The pink is bright. It pops against the nails. It's a very flattering shade of pink. I like these perfect like mid-tone-ish sort of pinks, but still gives you a pop of color. And the shimmer, it's loaded in this polish. It just makes it look so sparkly and just stunning. Pictured are 2 coats of Will You Be Mine with a glossy top coat. And I think long nails you may want to do 3, just depending on your preference. Here is the adorable sticker that's going to come with the polish and the koozie. I love how Victorian Varnish always makes their stickers so sparkly. It always has an extra edge to it. Next up, I'll be showing you Victorian Varnish's Indieversary polishes. So it's been a year since they've been in business. Congratulations, Victorian Varnish. So we have 2 polishes. If you hear my Koozie family in the background, I'm downstairs and they're upstairs and they're still very loud. But anyways, these will be $12 each and available until gone. This polish is Gleaming Gears for a year. It's described as a cool-toned sheer pinky lilac iridescent multi-chrome with a huge amount of large particle aurora shimmers that sparkle and dance all through the rainbow. I absolutely love the descriptions that Victorian Varnish leaves on the PR information. They're always so detailed and really, really spot on. Now you can use this one as a topper, or you can build it up in a full-blown mani like I did. I think it's very versatile. It'll look so pretty over a darker color. Long nails, you may want to do a third coat if you want to wear this as a full mani to reach opacity. The shift is so pretty. This is like a polish I feel like my mom would absolutely love. She's more of like the traditional type of manicure. She doesn't really like to venture outside of the box. But I think something like this, where you have your beautiful shimmer, but it's still very like neutral, appropriate. But it's just so pretty. It really is gleaming. It really is gleaming. The shimmers just pop. It sparkles in any type of lighting. And the pink, I know I said in the beginning I'm not a big fan, or actually I think I might say this at the end of the video. I'm not the biggest fan of like your nude-ish types of pinks. But this one is special. This one is definitely special. It is very pretty. Pictured are 2 coats of gleaming gears for a year with a glossy top coat. And the second polish for the Indieversary duo, or, not really a duo because you can buy them separately, but you know what I mean. This is a year in tinkering, and it's a magnetic polish. So it's described as a deepened base with a bold, bright blue, purple, multi-chromatic line when magnetized. And once it's magnetized, it reveals this gorgeous red, pink, peach, fuchsia, aurora shimmer. It truly is beautiful, magnetized or unmagnetized. And I know a lot of people look for that in magnetic polishes. Like, is it going to look good when it's not magnetized? And this one definitely does. That magnetic pull is so intense and rich in color. I love the contrasting effect. Look at how beautiful that is. Like, there's so many different colors here. Like, you have that beautiful blue, purplish strip. You have these copperish yellow, like swampy green tones. Like, it's just so pretty. I think long nails, potentially like 3 coats. I think honestly like 2 to 3. It really just is going to depend on how you're polishing and what your preference is. I achieved opacity in just 2 coats, and I was completely happy with that. I'm obsessed with all of the beautiful shifts in this polish. It is stunning. Pictured are 2 coats of a year in tinkering with a glossy top coat. Here is one of the Valentine's Day polishes. It's going to be $11. This one is less combo, more candy, and it's described as a beauty of a light pastel purple crelly with purple shimmers and glitters that remind us of conversation hearts. This one is so cute and so fun. I am in love with all of that dainty shimmer that is in here. I didn't realize that the shimmer was purple when I initially swatched. I didn't read the description, and it looked to me like they could almost be like micro hollow flakies, but it's definitely shimmers. I love how you have all the different various size shapes of glitters. I had no issues with how they dispersed. I didn't really shake my bottle up too well, so that was my error. So I probably could have gotten more of those larger size glitters all over the nail if I would have given my bottle a good shake. I built this up in 2 coats, and I was completely happy with that. I think longer nails, you may want to do a 3rd coat just to cover up any nail line. Just remember, don't make my mistake and shake your bottle up really good, so that way your glitters can disperse everywhere. This one is a perfect Valentine's Day polish in my opinion. I think it's cute, it's simple, but it really makes a statement, and I am in love with that light pastel purpley type of color. These colors, I'm always like, is it purple or is it pink? But I like that effect that it gives to my eye. I like those polishes that look purple but could be pink, or vice versa. It's a trick to the eye, but it's a good trick to the eye in my opinion. Pictured, and it's going to dry down textured. Keep that in mind because, of the glitters. So you would benefit from using a glossy, not a glossy, but a glitter smoother, and then your glossy top coat over it. So pictured are 2 coats of less convo, more candy with a glossy top coat. Here we have the cog of the month. So the February cog of the month, Victorian Varnish does these every single month. They're $12. They are limited edition for that month, and it's available all month until it's gone. So there's a new theme for the year. So the cog of the month is dependent on this theme, and it's underwater or under the sea. And all of these cog of the months, they do come, it's like a tongue twister, they do come with a collectible sticker, which I will show you after this swatch. This one is Airship Rides Are Emotional. You have to see the spelling. It's a glowy, warm peach fantasy. Intense shimmer goes from pink, orange, pink, bright bronze, gold, and red, green at extreme angles. So there's a lot going on here. This one is very, very pretty. I'm usually not drawn to these sorts of shades, but I don't know, something about this is special. And I know my camera was a little bit wonky earlier with like the single finger shot, and sorry about that, but these types of colors can be really tough to like gauge or really like just take a picture in general, because of the warmth underneath the tones and of the polish. So just keep that in mind. But I built this up in 2 coats and I was completely satisfied with that. I think long nails, you may want to do 3 depending on your preference, but I was actually kind of shocked that I was able to build this up in 2 coats to get this type of opacity. But it is a beautiful polish. It's super, super glowy, and the shimmer is definitely intense. As for the shifts, I think that red green, it definitely is at extreme angles. Definitely extreme angles, but it gives it some depth and dimension. You definitely see that beautiful bronze goldy, definitely the orange, the pink you can definitely see at like the corners of my nail beds. So not like anything super intense, but just enough to give it a little bit of edge, give it some depth and dimension. So it is just super sparkly, beautiful, beautiful polish. Pictured are 2 coats of the February cog of the month. Airship Rides Are Emotional with a glossy top coat. Here's the sticker that's going to come with the cog of the month polish. I am really loving this sticker. I'm not the hugest fan of stickers. I don't like putting a lot of stickers on Helmers, if any. I probably will end up putting some on, but like on a magnet and have them stick on. I don't like the permanent effect. But this one just instantly relaxes me when I see it. I just think of a beautiful day. I love it. I think it's so pretty. It's so dainty. I love the little stars. I love the glitter. It's a very pretty sticker. All through the rainbow. It's a beautiful polish that you can use as a base if you wanted to do some sort of like nail art, or honestly, like I built it up in 2 coats and it was just beautiful on its own. Long nails, I think 2 to 3 is going to depend on your preference. I love how this one looks on me. I'm not the biggest fan of peach polishes, but this one is leaning definitely like more on the neutral end, which I mean, I know it's described as neutral, but I can really see it. I can see the neutralness. Is that a word? That's probably not a word. I can see how neutral it is against my warmer skin tone. And it comes off as a nice like pale nude shade on me. I think if it was more warm leaning, I wouldn't be a really big fan of it, but because it's neutral, I really appreciate it. The shimmer in here is very subdued, but it gives it a beautiful little glow. I think this as a pedicure in the wintertime would be fantastic. Pictured are 2 coats of Embrace the Fuzzies with a glossy top coat. Okay, so I'm going to pick 2 standouts for me. Obviously, the first one is going to be this little baby right here. I have bare nails. I've been doing a whole huge reorganization of my collection, my nail polish collection, and this entire room. You can see there's some Helmers in the back, so I am working on getting everything all together. There'll be a video out at some point. But this little, look at this, like, come on. Come on. This in itself, if I can just pick one thing, it's going to be this. But I'm going to pick polishes too. So this little koozie is only available with this polish, so they come together as a duo. There is a cap of 50, so just keep that in mind. You want to make sure that you get to the site when they open if you really want one of these. And they do come in different colors. I'll make sure to link it down below. You can request a certain color, but it's not guaranteed that you're going to get that color. But like, come on. Like, I want to bring this and leave this on my desk at work because it's just like so cute. Now the polishes. So Obviously this one right here, Will You Be Mine? So funny enough, as I've been doing my whole entire organization of polishes, for somebody who has recently said they love pinks, I have a lot. I have a lot of pinks. That also has to do with me, you know, swatching, PR, all of that stuff as well. But I have a lot of pinks. I have a lot of pinks. But anyways, this is a gorgeous shade. I love the glow. The formula was fantastic. I love these types of pinks on me. I'm not the biggest fan of like baby pinks or like your neutral type of pinks. I love something that is going to pop on the nail, and this one is it. And another standout for me is Airship Rides Are Emotional. Yeah, I think I'm saying that right. This is the cog of the month. So I'm usually not into these types of shades. I do love how it looks on me. It pulls a little bit more orange, but I'm okay with that. I do like orange polishes, but I really love the glow. And after like doing this whole entire polish organization and just, I mean, I'm still in the middle of it, but you know, I have a lot and I really want to, you know, if I really am thinking about getting a polish, I really want something that's going to be a little bit different, and something that I normally wouldn't gravitate towards. So something like this where is not something that I would usually go for, but I do like it on me, is definitely a standout for sure. Also, I never really been one to pull any polishes for like the Pantone of the year. I don't know, never really been me, but I think maybe I might start doing it. We'll see. But for being Pantone Color of the Year, and it being a peachy fuzz color, I think it's like peach fuzz or something like that. I think Victorian Varnish did a great job with taking that Pantone Color of the Year and putting it into a bottle or a polish form. So I like this. I can see this as a mani. I can also see this as a pedicure for me as well. All right, that is all that I have for you today. Let me know if you plan on picking up any of these polishes. Thank you again, and I'll see you in my next one.